Hey everybody, Nick here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, I did a bunch of videos talking about, antinatalism and also the case for pronatalism. But in today's video, I'm going to talk about a video request, but also sort of talk about a few other things related to the topic. Now, they asked what are my thoughts on in vitro fertilization. For many people who, for whatever reason, can't get pregnant. I say, do whatever you want. That's what I say. I am all about doing you. And if people want to do that, that's their choice. But my thoughts on it is that humans just seem to want to meddle in everything. They want to play God. And this is just one of those other things that they do to play God. Sure, a lot of people are probably going to be like, well, it's a way to help people realize their dreams of being parents and whatnot. First of all, why do people still want to keep bringing kids into this world? It's like, I don't know that we have a population crisis rather than like a distribution crisis, like a problem where humans just hoard, a small percent of humans hoard everything. There's enough land on this planet for billions of people. It's just obviously the top people hold everything and people don't move out of the cities, and it kind of looks crowded from the outside looking in because everyone's sort of contained in the big cities. So I don't buy the fact that we're overly crowded. Yes, some cities are definitely overcrowded, but the world itself, I don't think so. But that doesn't mean that I think that we should keep bringing more and more people into the world. I definitely do not believe that. I think, the more and more people that keep coming into the earth, that keep wanting to have kids and families, one day it will be overcrowded. That is possible. And the fact that we're overusing the earth's resources faster than it can, regenerate is even worse. I think that's going to happen before the overpopulation. They kind of go hand in hand, but I think that's going to be the end result. It's just there's not going to be enough resources for everybody, and that'll cause like wars, water wars and food shortage wars and things like that. Going back to in vitro fertilization, it's a procedure that's pretty expensive, especially if you're in America. I don't know if it's covered in Canada. I have no idea. It's just, for me, it's kind of strange, why would someone want to be poking around in there? Anyways, if it works, if the percentages are high and people are having to result in doing that, who am I to say, The other thing is, a lot of people say that population is not going down. There's a lot of studies that show both sides when it comes to population. There are much worse things than in vitro fertilization going on, and that is the artificial womb that I just saw. I'll put up a little image of the article just to show you guys. But that's absolutely crazy. I think whatever these globalists try to plan, they always, they come up with something new. They try to sell something as a good idea, as something that can save premature babies. And that might be so. But I think that it's always a stepping stone into a direction that they want to take us, For example, I believe that they do want to lower the population of the planet, only because if enough people realize what was going on, it will be game over for them. They know that, we know that. Well, not all of us know that, but quite a few people. And I think, sure, in some aspects, population is going up because a lot of like immigrant people in Canada and US tend to be the ones that have more children. So in that aspect, population is going up, where you'll see changes in demographics. But in the grand scheme of things, I think that these globalists they want to essentially control who is to have kids and who isn't going to have kids. I think that's where inevitably this is where it's going. Hence the artificial womb and all these things. Later down the road, it'll probably be like only they will be able to create humans. And I had a comment speaking of which, saying that no, they aren't going to depopulate because they need the slaves, they need the workers. I agree with that. Yes, they do. There'll always be a need for some sort of human slaves, even if there's AI controlled robots or some sort of robots, droids, whatever you want to call them. That will come as well. But there'll always be something that robots cannot do that humans can do. Okay, so there'll always be that need for those people, like servants, and for whatever reason. I think that they inevitably want to control the breeding process of humanity. So that's why they're reining in all of these different technologies. Whether that's in vitro is part of that, I have no idea. That just seems to me like science just messing about. The complications of that also is that they're screwing around with things of your body. Okay, they're taking eggs out, putting eggs back in. You don't know if they're stealing those eggs. You don't know. I mean, humanity really is capable of any crap. So whether that's happening, you have to be weary of everything these days. Unfortunately, being slightly paranoid, it could keep you somewhat safe. But so I think that's the ultimate agenda for these people, is that they want to eventually control, who is born into this world. And, I always use the analogy of the Hunger Games. There's going to be different sections of types of people, and the common person will not be able to have children as well. And that's the other thing. A lot of people say the population is going up. Some studies show that it's going down because low fertilization, which is the reason why a lot of people have to go to in vitro, because of many different reasons. There's the electromagnetic radiation, which is from our cell phones, from the what do you call them, the Wi-Fi, but also the towers that send the signal to the phone, to your Wi-Fi, and things like that. Men who wear too tight fitting clothes, like underwear, that's been a problem for a long time. Low sperm count. What other things are there? Very poor diet, alcohol consumption, smoking, lack of exercise, large amounts of stress in your life. There's all different reasons for low fertility going on, which is probably so that they can usher in these technologies to, oh look, you could still have children even if you aren't able to do it in the sack, in your bedroom. So it's very interesting to me. I personally don't care that the population is going down. I mean, I think that this realm, independent of this group that is trying to enslave humanity, independent of that, I think we're just never going to be an enlightened species. We're never going to care for one another the way that we should. So I'm not saying that I'm on the side of these globalists. Absolutely not. I think we should be enjoying our life. We're already here, but because they just want to impose their will on everybody and control everybody, I think that's just ridiculous. Any human that wants to control another is just absolutely ridiculous. And we should laugh at those people and stop them. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just I don't think that just everybody and anybody should be having kids. I mean, you're bringing them into a world which is really, really, messed up. I see it every day. I mean, and even the poverty is just crazy in this world. Just so many things. I mean, I've done videos. Check my videos out. I've talked about this a lot. So in vitro, I mean, it's probably just another option these scientists, which are mainly controlled by the cult, to I don't know. I mean, to keep pushing us towards the fact that to normalize these things. They're trying to normalize a lot of things that are not normal. That's the one thing I can say, and I'll do more future videos talking about that. Sorry that this video kind of went all over the place, but it did stay in sort of the same area, the same topic of humans birthing and procreation. But yeah, I think when you look at it all from the outside in, you can see where they're going with this. It's the same with the forced medical experiment on people. Who the hell knows what this stuff's going to do? Apparently it's to also usher in human 2.0, which is to merge technology with biological human. They don't want the all biological human, but that's a topic for another video. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are on IVF, in vitro fertilization. Do you think that it's a harmless procedure that is to benefit humanity so that the human race can continue on? Or do you think it's just another stage in, mad science for these globalists to, another stepping stone towards what they want for the future of humanity? I mean, definitely the artificial womb is, it's sold as a good thing, saying it's going to save premature babies, which it might. I mean, but you have to always just, unfortunately, believe in the worst. So leave your comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video very, very soon. Bye for now.